Thank you. It's okay. Camera pointed here. All right, everybody. So I had one of those random, very, very strange moments where someone showed me an image on a live stream they were doing, and it gave me the absolute inspiration for a paint job. So I have one of my High Elf Fleet snipers primed up in black. That's probably not the color I need to go with in the future, but I'm winging it here. So colors I'm going to need. I need a brassy gold. So I've got tarnished brass and antique gold here. That should work. Then I'm going to need like a tealy green. And I'm trying to see what I have in that range. See, I so wanted to use this dragon green initially just because it's very, the light is not really doing it justice, but it's a nice dark hunter green with a little blue in it. But I think I'm going to go lighter here. Just a bit. So I need... Let's see... Marine teal. Probably going up to mint green. That will work. Then I need a really light gray. I think misty gray will do. I'm going to need some skin colors. So that should work. And I'm going to go absolutely bonkers when it comes to hair color because why not? And I'm going to need black. And okay, one of those will work. Where is my medium gray? Okay, gonna go with that. Yeah. Okay, good. That should work. Okay. So let's see here. I'm going to start with... I'm going to start with cloth because that's going to be the easiest to do. And there's a lot of it. So I will begin with marine teal. Start with a good big brush because that's not going to be a problem here. Okay, let's just dive right in. Always hard getting stuff between the legs, behind the back cloth. It's like, it's a bit ridiculous. Okay, so we'll move up here. So I am just color blocking this in right now, and I'll probably have to go over this with another coat. I'm literally just seat of the pantsing this because basically my friend Andy, who runs the social media for FASA Games, showed me a really cool. It's like a project she's working on that's not released yet, so I'm not going to say anything about what it actually is. But it had a color scheme that I thought I might use for these elves because I was going to do originally like an Atreides green, like a real dark hunter green with a real dark kind of brassy metal contrasting it and just kind of wing everything else from there. And I was like, I always do dark color schemes. I don't know I'm going to love that, so I'm going to just go with this. And if I really hate it, I will print another army of elves and just be done with it. Okay, so that's cloth. This is not going to be perfect, but it's going to be pretty good. Okay. I will clean that up as I go. But otherwise, I think under this is cloth. It's a weird little join, but whatever. Then above that's the armor. That's cloth. That's cloth. So yeah, basically, more of the elves have armor than cloth. The sniper is kind of an exception. But that's fine, because this still works, and I will see the colors on a mini. And if I really don't like it, I will go back to my Atreides color scheme here. But that will work. Yeah, this did not prime super well. This is the last primer I was using, which was a Krylon, and I've since moved on to a Rust-Oleum. Again, doesn't matter. This is a test piece, and I am absolutely winging it. Okay, what is all this? So that is like armor as well. Okay. So we'll go over this and just solidify that up a little bit. Yeah. If I'm going to go forward with this, it's going to be a white undercoat next time. And I will just wash the bejesus out of the model. Okay, good. So there's that. And while that's drying, I'm going to move on and do the next bit, which I think is going to be armor. So for the armor, we're going to use a gray, of which I have several, and I just want a good one. I want this lighter, so I'm going to go real light, and I'm going to wash this down. Okay, misty gray. The light is... I'm using something that shouldn't be yellowing this up, and it's yellowing it up like crazy. I apologize. Okay. It's thin enough. Okay, good. So we have... Guess that's cloth too. Dang it. Okay, so I'm just going to do this. There we go. That pretty much looks white. Don't care. Because it's all going to come out in the wash. Literally. Okay. Okay, so that's kind of what we're looking like to start here. Very rough color blocking here, as you can see. Okay. That's good enough for the armor. Now I'm going to do, I think I will do skin. Then I will do weapon. Then I will do trim. Then I think I will do wash, which might even be universal. Okay. I will go with yellowed bone as my skin tone here. Okay, so I kind of went off on that. Elves in space! Yes, JP, welcome in, buddy. So, JP, just catching up, my friend Andy from Fossa Games, who I think you know from Patty's Discord, has given me the inspiration for a possibly better paint job on my elves here. And I'm literally just winging it and blocking this all in. This basically, these guys are going to be the antagonists in my campaign. They are the fleet of the Wrothful Dragon. And I was originally going to do like a Atreides dark green and bronze color scheme. Didn't totally like that, so I decided to change this up a little bit. There's just no detail on the skin. It is like, I'm like, was this one of my bad prints or something? You can barely tell there's a face, so I don't know. I gotta work on that. I mean, from 3-foot rule, I don't really care. That's gonna be fine. But yeah. Other Tuckers and white gray. This, yeah, I think this actually is kind of like a common paint job, which is, I probably had the thought to do this before, but I'm like, you know, the way this was done, I just got to try it because I kind of like it. It's really not a bad look at all. So I'm gonna do this up. I'm gonna paint it up and just kind of see how I like it. Maybe I'll do another model in the original idea I had and just compare the two or put it to a vote or something. You feeling better, dude? You get rusted up and stuff? Aspect warriors are outside the Guardian scheme. Yes, but best kept secrets. I was always an Ulthway player, so I religiously played to the theme of having no more than one unit of aspects in my army. And a lot of the time that was Dark Reapers, so they blended right in anyway. Yeah, we got dumped with snow and ice. I was stuck inside after missing work for a week. I think it was the flu. Yeah, not fun. Definitely been going around. Saw you in Miranda's stream there for a bit, so that was nice. I always like talking video game movie crossovers. It's a good one. Okay, that's gonna dry. Got another dump last night. My road is only half plowed, not my half, of course. Yeah. Love it when that happens. Sometimes you look out and sometimes you just gotta hope you got enough brewskis in the fridge. Alright. Good, now I want to do something insane with the hair. I think we're going to go ahead and use a little army painter here. Yeah, baby. because I don't think I got something better. Or do I? No. Warlock Magenta. Yeah, we'll do that and highlight it. We are going Retribution with the hair colors, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't know what the hell I'm talking about, that is Retribution Asira. The elves who listen to speed metal and dyed their hair all kinds of really interesting colors. Shit, did I miss her ears? Son of a bitch. Okay. They're elves, bro. They got pointy ears, man. Jesus. God. Space Shark would never have forgiven me if I missed the ears. I would have been out of the freaking club. Do not pass go. Do not collect your elf waifu. Nothing. Thank God I am using a wet palette. Okay, there. Ears. See? Ears. Ears are done. Ears are done. Calm down. I know nobody's freaking out because, yeah, I think you're literally the one guy in chat right now, JP, but still, calm down. Sharky as a type. I think he needs an intervention. Yeah, good luck with that one. You're going to be sitting there holding up a banner and trying to read him a letter, and everybody else is going to be pouring him drinks. All right. Oh, yes. I like this already. Yeah, that's going to work nicely. Has anyone told him that elf women don't actually exist and not just the women, but the men and the children? Elves aren't real? No, we haven't, because we value our sanity and our continued friendship with the Finn man. That's just kind of how it be, my dude. If we tell him elf women doesn't exist, and he's going to be like having trouble the next day. Sometimes you just gotta perpetuate the lies, man. My lovely fiance asked, how the fuck do they reproduce? Well, let's just say Sharky could teach the masterclass on that. And that would be kind of funny. I'm not even waiting for this to dry. I'm just gonna... Yep, that's not bad. Except I got it on her face. Okay, fine. Yeah, that works. Okay. Okay, good. Now, why don't I try... Why don't I try the brass? Sharky would be the turd in the Elvis gene pool. The elves won't be the alphiest elf after he gets done. Well, yeah, but that's on them. They went on the date, man. Jeez. Okay, yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. I really like that. I am in favor of this. This is good. Oh, yeah. That is working very nicely. That's better. Okay, how's my driving? Okay. How many figures are in your Elf Fleet army? 1,000 point is 10-man squad with a elite protector and a weapon platform, 3 snipers, 3 jet bikes, a walker, I think 5 strikers plus platform. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 25 for the 1,000 point, I think. Pretty well equally analogous to the Eldar, more or less. I mean, at least as far as OPR is concerned. They're faster, they have jet bikes, they have walkers, they use basically something that's like Wraith constructs. They're just called elementals. Jet bike. Need I say more? The only possible difference is I'm making them my bad guys. Because why the hell not? I don't like this. Yeah, I don't like this. I think this is cool. I'm probably just going to keep this mini, but I don't like this. I think I gotta go with my plan A on this one. Alright, well, I'm still gonna finish it, because why the hell not? Let's see, what do we need next? Everything is pretty well blocked in, so I'm gonna go right ahead to the wash. 3-foot rule, level paint work lately? Yeah, same. This is just gonna be for my campaign. I really don't give a hoot. Like, this guy, I think you were in stream for, still needs work, but he already looks pretty damn good. Stripes were a good choice on that, by the way. Yeah, he could use more detail, but he already looks damn good. So I'm just doing it for me. I'm not doing it for any painting standard. I am not that guy. It's the same thing with my terrain. I just how you say, do not give a fuck. And now we slather. Put it in the pouch. Shit happens. Shit happens. Yum. Yeah, agreed. I like a good centerpiece, and those I will take more time on. But I'm gonna finish this. It feels a shame not to. Oops, wash that off. My bad. All right. Let that dry. Force it to dry. Make it dry. Yeah, given that this has only been, I don't know, half hour of solid painting. Yeah, I could do this on an army pretty quickly. But she needs a little more. Where is my brown? I need my brown. I know I have another brown, but it's not right here. All in all, it's a wash. Yeah, pretty much. I was basically debating if, you know, where is he? If this was going to be my paint job for the Human Defense Force, do I really want another dark kind of drab color scheme, or would that be, you know, better for the face-off? And I don't know. I kind of think I would just prefer the more hunter green at this point, but we'll see. I'll probably just do a test and see how it looks. Okay, pouch. gems because gems. Wow, that bled. Okay, thanks, bub. Okay, gotta fix that later, but okay, fine. Yeah, no, that's a good idea color-wise, but I'm not doing this to teach people to play. I'm just doing narrative campaign. It's just gonna be narrative campaign bat reps. I thought, especially with these guys, if I like black and redded the elves, it was just gonna come out really Tron-like, not in a way that I would like. All right, little touch-ups, but I think that's more or less the model. I did download the starter set, and I figured I would actually do like a one-page rules for beginners kind of thing, where I would actually print those models, paint those models really simply, bat rep out those games just as its own thing. I think it's Human Defense Force versus Alien Hives, which would be really easy to do. I just haven't done it yet. Yep. Because elves have black eyes, why not? It's, yeah, like normally I probably would like this paint job. I don't love the teal. I keep wanting to go back to like hunter green, so maybe I try that next. But I definitely like the bronze. I like what I popped out as sort of gem effect. Just very, very simple. Okay, that's back. Okay. That's another thing I love. I love the fact that I can just print bases that already have detail on them, and I just skip basing altogether. It's I'm just playing at home by myself. I don't really care to have basing, and there's enough stuff where it's like you have character to a base if you want it. Really like that. All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna let that dry. I think I'm gonna call it. Not a bad, quick little paint job, but yeah, I don't like it. I don't know. All right, GP. Well, thanks for dropping in, man. Really appreciate it. Hopefully you're not super snowed in. You get a decent end of the week and a weekend here. I'll catch you later, dude.